Bilal, thanks so much for joining me.
A pleasure.
So we're here today to talk about your software-defined moment as a technologist when you stopped thinking hardware and you started thinking software first.
Yes, so for me, that whole transition happened when I realized you no longer had to think about the underlying hardware and you could consolidate and save the business so much money, and just the amount of possibilities to horizon just, my eyes just opened so wide. It was just amazing to see. I would kind of say it's more along the lines of Inception. You can see you put a server inside a server inside a server, and it just, you can go on and on and on. And the landscape is always changing. It's difficult to keep up.
Yeah, it is difficult to keep up.
It is, 100%.
So you mentioned you're in storage.
Yes.
So what sort of transformation have you seen in the storage world? Obviously,
well, even storage now is becoming virtualized. A company that I work for traditionally did a lot of the traditional, like have separate storage and have separate virtualization, and now they've hired me. They want to consolidate all that, and now we're going out to tender and we're looking at all the other possible things out there, vSAN included as well, because now people want to move from a capex to an opex. Requirements are changing. You want your flexibility, cloud with that as well. It's less about the hardware, more about how the software can move in between different models.
What sort of benefits do you think it has in terms of like automation, for example?
It makes everything a lot easier. Sometimes setting up automation can be a little bit cumbersome, but once you've got it, you've got standardization throughout the whole stack. And that's something that a lot of businesses are now realizing. And I know for a fact our business is very heavy on that now, because you've got a lot of compliance to deal with, and it was hard to do it before. But now you can say we've got these templates, they do this, and we only put them here, so we meet this regulatory requirement.
Mm-hmm. So we're here, it says VMworld.
Yeah.
We can't forget that. I know this is your first VMworld.
It is, yes.
Quite exciting. You got your hat to prove it.
I know, I got my hat, I got my badges, I got everything. I'm just enjoying it, going to all the sessions, just meeting and chatting to a lot of people that I've met online over the years.
So what do you think about the community here? What does community mean to you?
The community is amazing. They've taught me so much, and I still learn so much from everybody else, because everybody's journey is different. Everybody's doing different things, and I just like hearing the stories, be it the good stories and the bad stories, because that means I build up a repository of things that people have seen, and I can use that in my day-to-day life going forward. I wouldn't be a VCDX if it wasn't for the community.
And I'm sure being a VCDX, you've also managed to give back to that same community.
Absolutely, I help a lot of people go through the process. It's a difficult process, it's very time-consuming. I myself didn't realize how time-consuming it would be, but I'm there to help them achieve their goals if that's what they want to do. As long as they're fully committed, I'm fully committed alongside.
Nice. Do you have any tips to people, maybe they're attending their very first VMworld next year, 2019. Do you have any tricks?
It can be easy to get overwhelmed with the amount of sessions available, but put in the ones that you really feel like you want to go to, and then just mingle and chat to people. IT people in general can be they don't like to mingle and chat to new people, but some of the best experiences you're going to have are meeting people that you've never met before. And that's really important, because it'll open up so many doors and you'll just hear so many stories. And life is about the stories and the experiences.
It is, yeah. And
absolutely.
I think that's what's so great about VMworld, it's just the community.
Everybody's really friendly. I've met so many people. It's just been a really interesting experience so far.
So are there any emerging trends or things that you're excited about looking forward?
I'm excited about the hybrid cloud and everything that you can do with that, and using it for DR purposes, because we have data centers in the UK and in Europe as well, and we're looking at ways we can consolidate, save money, and actually just use our resources better, so you get more return on your investment. And at the end of the day, money is a driving factor in everything every business does. So if you can make sure the business is getting their money's worth out of it, everybody's going to be happy.
Everybody's money, follow the money, right?
Exactly.
Well, thanks so much for your time today.
No problem, it's been a pleasure.
When you're ready to make your tech confession, join us at techconfessionstheshow.com.